Next up, we're going to hear from BCI Minerals and their Managing Director, Alwyn Vorster.
Thank you very much, Leo. I will tell you today about BCI. We are building an iron ore and industrial minerals company. So about BCI, we are ASX-listed company, Perth-based, West Australia. All our projects are in the Western Australia, in the northern part of Western Australia. Our market cap is around $60 million at a share price of 15 cents. We have about $19 million cash and 0 debt, and we have been debt-free for quite a long time. We currently have royalty earnings, so one of our mines is an operating mine, and we're getting quarterly royalties from that mine. In financial year 17, we received 16 million Australian dollars royalties from that mine. We are building an iron ore and an industrial minerals business. We're discovering currently high-grade resources at one of our iron ore deposits, and we are finalizing studies at our salt project, which we hope we will take into feasibility study for the production of salt and potash from the coast of Western Australia. We are very keen being here in Hong Kong. Currently, we have one large shareholder, a 28% shareholder, and then from 28% it drops down to 1% as the second largest shareholder. So our main objective being in Hong Kong is to try and strengthen our capital base by bringing in larger shareholders, 5, 6, 7% shareholders onto our register. So the Buckland Iron Ore Project, we remain quite bullish about iron ore. Now, not iron ore in general, in the old-fashioned sense of the word. We believe lower grade ore will continue to struggle in the new iron ore world. We believe there's a very, very attractive story for higher grade iron ore, and that it will over time replace most of the lower grade iron ore that we currently see in the market. So the BCI objective is drill, 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 and discover higher grade iron ore. And this new deposit that we have at the Kumina, what we call the Kumina, as part of our whole Buckland project, we are drilling there, and we are very keen and we are very positive about the initial results being higher grade. So the options, if we conclude the exploration program by June, July this year, and we have proven up a significant high-grade resource, the options then for that development could be twofold. We can continue with our current concept of building a 15 million ton per year operation by mining from 2 deposits. We have all the licenses and leases in place for a new small pore development at Cape Preston East. So that is one development option, 15 million tons, multiple mines. There is, however, as we drill and discover high-grade ore, a new option is opening up, which looks extremely attractive to us, and that is potentially just to build an independent, high-grade, small mine, 8 to 10 million tons per annum at our new Kumina tenement. So BCI 10 years ago was found on the basis of the Nullagine deposit. It delivered more than $100 million dividends to shareholders. It was a 6 million ton per year mine. It was a low-grade mine at that stage. Our dream is if we can now develop Kumina into a similar Nullagine Mark II. In this case, it's a high-grade, potentially a high-grade deposit, and it can actually produce 8 to 10 million tons per annum. So that is the transformation that we see in our iron ore business. The value metrics, very important for us as investors. Our Iron Valley royalty stream, the upside for investors there is a breakthrough event that we anticipate later this year. Our operators, who's the manager of the Iron Valley mine, Mineral Resources Limited, they are considering the concept of a light rail, a much lower capital cost, very low OPEX from Iron Valley to Port Hedland. If they announce that light rail, it could mean the doubling of production at Iron Valley, and the EBITDA that we can expect for BCI will go up from the current 7 to 16 million per annum. It could become 15 to 25 million dollars per annum. So that is a transformational value event that we anticipate in the second half of this year. On the Buckland side, as I say, arguably there's a case to make that with lower grade resources, 120 million ton mining inventory, currently probably about $30 million value can be ascribed to that deposit. Not that it's showing in our share price. If there is a high-grade discovery and there's a significant uplift in the resource base at Buckland, we can anticipate that it's $1 per ton metric, and there could be a significant re-rating on the asset value of that deposit. And again, the milestone date, mid this year. By July, we hope to have that new high-grade resource in place. So really, the two value-changing events in the next few months on our iron ore business. On our salt business, we have developed the Mardie salt on the coast just south of Karratha from nothing. Within a 3-year period, we will announce a positive pre-feasibility study in the next month. That is a very attractive salt location. It's also an industry that we have studied at great depths now, and we are very confident about the future of the salt industry, largely based on the Asian and the Chinese chemical industry, production of PVC, production of plastics and so on, where sodium chloride is a major contributor. So we're very positive about the industry. We have the only independent salt project available in Australia, and the major upside for us is we plan to produce a component of sulfate of potash for high quality fertilizer as part of the Mardie salt project. So it's a 2-in-1, there's salt, there's potash. The value changing event there is announce the positive PFS in the next month, and then we hope, because it's such a peculiar, very specific industry with different types of shareholders, we are contemplating either, if it doesn't go into a joint venture partnership with one of the tier 1 companies currently in discussions with us, we hope to make that a separate company later this year through a spin out. And of course, their anchor shareholders from industry would also be important. So ladies and gentlemen, the 3 value changing events really for BCI is the Iron Valley light rail announcement in the next few months, which could double our royalty. It is Buckland high-grade resource announcement within the next 2 months, and it is the Mardie company-changing ownership structure announcement, whether joint venture or an IPO spin-out in the next few months. Thank you very much.